My name is Allie, and I'm in the basic esthetician program. For the past 7 years, I've been a stay-at-home mom. I have two kids at home. Now they're 6 and 3. And the catalyst that kind of got me out of the house and back into the world was after, March of 2019, when everyone was home for so long. My kids were home. There was no school, no preschool, no extracurricular activities like music class and art class. It was just very clear that my kids need to be stimulated by, these activities and these opportunities to thrive and learn new things and be with their friends. And so watching them, go from having all of the things to nothing and then being able to introduce those things slowly again, I knew that it was time for me to do that for myself. So I have a background in yoga and Reiki and different holistic modalities. And so I thought that coming into the esthetician program would be like a really cool way to expand my toolbox and be able to use this past knowledge I have into this kind of field. I don't think you can really get a true balance, a work-life balance, if you want to call it that. It's definitely a new normal. I have great support from my partner, from family, and I'm not around as much. But when I do come home, and I know my kids are watching me leave to go to school in the morning, like to be that kind of role model to show them, like, hey, if you want to do something, you can do it. At a young age, I'm showing them that. Like, I feel like it's worth it, even though it's different. But I think it's good in the long run. I think it's good to know what you're passionate about, like what excites you, what kind of environment you thrive in. I know for me, I love being around other people. I love to be creative and do, art projects and that kind of thing. And then I also am just curious about the world. And so the esthetician program for me is, I have a cohort of awesome people I get to be with all day. I get to do hands-on projects, if you will. Like some days when we're doing waxing or facials, I just feel like I'm doing like arts and crafts. It's really stimulating to that creative side of my brain. And then when we're doing, learning and book work, then that science part of my brain is like firing. So for me, it's really all-encompassing for what I like to do. But I think for anyone that's just trying to like find their path and get out there, you have to be willing to take that leap of faith, and you have to follow your intuition. When you tour a place or you try to get a feel for a place, you should like feel it in your gut and in your bones, like, hey, I think this is going to work for me. And then the other thing is to really just say, why not me? Like, why can't I do that? People, you have to be brave and you have to have courage, but why not me? Why not you? You could do it too, for sure.